Good morning. It's Thursday, the 1st of September, 2022. It is transfer deadline day. And Manchester City are not expected to be busy at all today. The only thing that Manchester City will do today is wrap up the signing of a £15 million man, MANUEL AKANJI from Borussia Dortmund. Yes, the man who we talked about just a little over 36 hours ago is due to dot the I's, cross the T's, shall I say. Bit of tongue-tied there. It is 7 in the morning. So, yes, that is what we expect today. The other news today that came out after last night's demolition of Nottingham Forest, Bernardo Silva stays. Yes, Gerard Romero can put out all his little tweets about big day expected, Barcelona expected, activity incoming. He can put it all out. Sorry, Gerard. Bernardo Silva is staying in Manchester. Oof. Oh, I know. That hurts. It hurts. I know it does hurt. Sorry, Barcelona. I'm sorry. Maybe if you seen a decent accountant, you might have had the money to put the bid in. But you haven't. No bid has ever come. No phone calls have ever come. Bernardo Silva stays Manchester City for the foreseeable future anyway. So, for all the Blues that are worrying, panicking, everything else, don't put your feet up, grab a drink of your choice, and watch the drama unfold on transfer deadline day. But I will add, if anything happens, if there's a twist like the Manuel AKANJI deal, we will be live here on the Mancunian way. I promise you. We're not going to go live for rumours. No, we won't be doing that. We're not doing ITKs or someone on Twitter said the second cousin removed, said that Messi's on his way. No, we're not doing any of that. It has to be concrete evidence and reliable sources, generally David Ornstein, Paul Ballas from The Athletic, that City have moved in the market. Personally, would I like them to have a little bit of a movement? Of course I would, for a right-sided winger. But that's just me being a little bit selfish, a little bit greedy as a football fan. So put your feet up, relax, get your pipe and slippers out, and enjoy the drama that everybody else is going to have to expect of this deadline day today, which does shut around about 11 o'clock tonight. So, yeah, should be a good one for everyone else involved. Let's move on to this midweek. There's been match day 5 this week. Now, there has been a little bit of movement. And what I want to do is I'll just go through all the results. I'm going to start with Tuesday. So, as you can see, on Tuesday, it finished Crystal Palace 1, Brentford 1. If anyone saw Wilfried Zaha's post-match interview, please go and watch that. It was quite interesting to watch. He was not too much of a happy bunny. Fulham registering their first win not this season. It's not the first win, but their first proper win against Brighton and Hove Albion. Brighton and Hove Albion have now lost. They started the season so well, did Graham Potter's men, but sadly they went down 2-1 at Craven Cottage on Tuesday evening. Southampton, the big shock of the whole week probably, beating Thomas Tuchel's men. London Bridge is indeed falling down for Chelsea, that is. The scattergun approach has not worked, and they went and lost. Romeo Lavia, remember that guy? Bit of lone watch, has gone and got his first Premier League goal, and boy, it was a good one. So keep an eye on that one, because remember, there is a buyback of around about 40 million for him, which I think is a 2-year sort of expiry on that. So keep an eye on that. Also, just while we're on the actual news of Southampton, they are expected to Samuel Adoza looks like he's going out to Southampton, and there's another EDS player which is totally flopped out of my head right now. But 2 Manchester City EDS players are going to Southampton. Both have buyback clauses as well. So Samadoza, we wish him all the best at Southampton. If that deal looks like it's going to get over the line, if it hasn't already got over the line, and we wish him all the best, but he will have a buyback, as will the other EDS player that I will stick in the comments when my brain re-engages in the morning and I get the name for it. But moving on, Leeds United 1-1 with Everton. Frank Lampard picking up a valuable point away at Ellen Road, and I've no doubt it will be. Let's move on to Wednesday night. Last night, Arsenal 2-1 winners against Aston Villa. Gabby, former City man, getting on the score sheet at the Emirates. So did Martinelli. I was a happy boy. He was in my fantasy football team. Aston Villa, Stevie Gerrard, exit door, trap door looming for young Stevie, I think, in my opinion. Anyway, AFC Bournemouth failed after a couple of absolute tonkins have failed to get off the mark at home to Wolves. You probably, if you're a Bournemouth fan, you wanted to get off the mark there with that one, and they haven't, which has totally surprised me. 0-0 at home to Wolves. Manchester City 6, Nottingham Forest 0. Haaland, Alvarez and the gang went in and chopped the Forest down, and 6 of the best for Manchester City. Go back and watch our post-match with myself, Rich and Bater from last night. See what we all thought of the game. It was a great, great game. West Ham United and Tottenham 1 apiece. Conte will not be a happy boy, trust me, coming away with just a point at West Ham, especially being 1 goal to the good after that own goal. Put Tottenham in the lead. And then Liverpool, well, Newcastle, I feel for you, I do. Isaac getting his Isak. Is Isaac? Isak? We'll call him, I think it's Isak. Was man of the match for Newcastle and probably throughout the whole game. Lovely goal. Should have had 2. Should have had a brace, really. Wrongfully ruled out for offside, in my opinion, if you look at the red line. And Liverpool get out of jail with a 98th minute winner when there was only 5 minutes of allotted time. But Liverpool fans will tell you, a lot of time wasting, a lot of cramp and blah, blah, blah. Generally a lot of crap coming from that end. But yeah, sadly, Newcastle look at. And don't forget, tonight there is a Premier League game as well. Leicester City, bottom of the league, Leicester City, 1 point from 12. Take on the Rags, Man United from down the road, over down at the King Power. So we wish Leicester all the very best. What we're going to do now, I'm just going to give you a brief up-to-date league table. And here it is, as you can see, Arsenal 5 from 5, 15 points. The Gunners leading the way, the early pace setters. But don't forget, Arsenal, you were in the relegation zone this time last year, and you nearly made top 4. So don't just get giddy too much. City, second, as we know, 13 from 15. Tottenham, 11 from 15. Brighton and Hove Albion are 10 from 15. They do remain in the top 4 to Brighton. Liverpool have shot up into 5th. Leeds United 6th. Fulham 7th. Fulham get a nosebleed the way they're going. Because I did say it was the first win. It was the first win in a while. They've got 2 wins now. Southampton 8th. Chelsea, big spending Chelsea 9th. Like I said, is London Bridge falling down for Thomas Tuchel? Brentford 10th. Newcastle 11th. United 12th. Don't forget, they have got that game in hand though this evening against Leicester. Palace, West Ham, Forest, Bournemouth, and then Everton just below that dreaded drop zone. Now, the bottom 3, Wolves, Villa, Leicester. If you are in the Midlands, bad time. The bottom 3, full of the Midlands club there. Not a good sign so far. So they will be hoping back on track. But that is your roundup of everything so far. Just put all the socials back on the screen as you do. Big thank you to everyone for joining us. I hope you have a great transfer deadline day. Just to remind you all, I'm going to give you a little bonus today. 11 a.m. in 4 short, sweet little hours, myself and Rich will be live here on the channel for the Aston Villa preview. Me and Rich will be with you at 11 a.m. UK time for the Aston Villa preview. So come and join us for that. Don't forget the Notts Forest post-match is also now on the channel. Please go. We are on the march to 1,000 subscribers. We have gone up nearly 100 subs in 28 days. Thank you so much. That is amazing. Let's keep that going. Let's have that massive push to 700 and then 800, then 900, and then that magic 1,000. That'd be amazing. Give it a thumbs up. Share this around on all your socials. That'd be amazing. The Mancunian way. Have a great day from myself and all the team. We'll see you at 11 o'clock live. Take care.